Alright, what we're doing here today is we're employing a very overlooked and underutilized tactic for panfish, and that's actually pulling crankbaits. A lot of people wouldn't think it's effective, but it darn sure is. We started out earlier today, we had a fair amount of wind and we're live baiting these perch, and it's gotten flat, calm, and quite hot. And what we're doing now is looking for a reaction strike. And in order to do that, what we're doing is we're pulling these small baits. This particular bait is a new 100 series from Reef Runner. It's just out just recently here, and it's working quite well. In order to get that down, we're using lead core line, and you'll notice I have a very short rod here. And what this is the St. Croix Icon series trolling rod. And it's just a little 5-foot model, and it works just perfect for this technique. We can run long rods directly out the side, and then we're running this right out the back. We'll lower him back here, and what we're in is 18 foot of water. We're running 100 foot of line back, keeping it just off the bottom, and we'll let him work and show you what we get. Maybe a little better one. What this has allowed us to do is cover quite a bit of ground. We've sorted through a lot of smaller fish, and it's allowed us to get, I would suppose we probably got 15 like this over the course of 3 or 4 hours, where we were live baiting earlier and we were going through a lot of little fish, and we just, you couldn't sort through them quick enough. We're covering the ground and contacting enough fish that eventually coming up with what we want here. Wow. Got a touch bigger model there. Say we've been getting some 12, 13 inchers. This guy's probably 10 inches, I would guess. But the action is literally fast enough that the guy can't hardly keep up by himself here. Dragging one on. And 3 on. Take them one at a time. Another little guy. One thing to note here too, and you may not be able to see it at this point, but when this one went back, we also hooked another one on just a flat line that I'm running on 12-pound nanofill. And what that is Reef Runner Deep Little Ripper, which is a considerably larger bait, but it does show you that they'll hit those baits as well. Small fish, but what it does is it really shows you the concept we're looking at here. We're looking at a reaction strike, and if you look at this fish, he's not a heck of a lot longer than that bait itself. So get it out of your head as far as trying to be dainty and finesse these fish all the time, because it really isn't necessary.
Did you get one, Dennis?
Yeah, a little one. This one might be a little better. I'm going to put this rod down. As you can tell, it is effective. We're going through pods of fish here, and we're having 2-3 rods go back at a time. We are sorting through a lot of little fish, but that does tell you that these fish will hit these crankbaits. Some of the fish we're catching, heck, they're not much longer than the crankbaits themselves. Previously, we're not literally talking a minute since we did a little segment talking about this bait, and there you go. Put him back down there and we'll try to get a better one. We've been getting some 12-13 inch fish here. Another thing to note too is this isn't just for perch, it works equally well on crappie as well.